Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with The Mandalorian. Last time on The Mandalorian, we had the tragedy where the Mandalorian brought Grogu to the Seeing Stone on Tython, and he started seeing. He sent out a call through the Force, a conference call, well, maybe a conference call, just a call in general through the Force. And meanwhile, Boba Fett showed up along with Fennec and wanted his armor back. And then Stormtroopers showed up, and Boba Fett was like, look, give me the armor and I will ensure the safety of the child. And then he got his armor back and kicked ass. For the first time, Boba Fett actually did something useful and awesome. And that was really great. They beat all the Stormtroopers. And then the Dark Troopers were sent in by Moff Gideon, and they took the child and got away, and they also destroyed the Razor Crest, pretty much everything but the Beskar Spear, and they were like, oh, Boba Fett, yeah, you're Mandalorian now, we're going to recanonize that. And then Boba Fett was like, hey, we said that we would ensure the safety of the child. And we're going to do that. We're going to help you get it back from the Empire. So now we have a squad. And then we also had Mando going back to Marshal Cara Dune of the New Republic and was like, yo, I need to bust Bill Burr out of prison. And she was like, all right, if you say so. And that's just kind of where we ended. We also did get a moment of Grogu beating the crap out of Stormtroopers, and then Moff Gideon being like, yo, I don't care. I am so awesome. So, yeah. That was basically that. So, we should go ahead and get right on into the penultimate episode of Season 2 of The Mandalorian. Here we go.
You have something I want.
Last time. Oh, that poor ship. Oh, I remember now. He needs him to find Gideon's cruiser.
Can you tell me what's going on here?
Let's go. I've got a job for you.
Inmate 34667. Please follow Marshal
Wait, where is she taking me?
Inmate 34667.
Just go, man.
Seconds.
Whoa.
For a second, I thought you were this other guy.
Nah. You mean him? Did Boba Fett polish his armor? Oh, I'm ready for this one. Oh, I love this music. It's a bit different from the normal theme. Wow, the whole ship rotates around.
Hey, buddy, I might be good at fast talking, but I don't think I can explain away a guy in a Mando suit to Imperial guards. So unless you're gonna take off that helmet, it's gonna be me going in alone.
Is he gonna...
Or say goodbye to your little green friend.
Wait.
I'm not going alone. I'm coming with you.
Is he actually gonna take his helmet
But I
off?
won't be showing my face.
Okay.
Refinery, this is Juggernaut 5, entering tunnel T12.
Oh, they have helmets. That helps.
Well, that right there is worth the price of admission.
Wish I could say it looked good on you, but I'd be lying.
Yeah.
Just make sure you take out the rooftop gunners, or we're never getting out of here.
Man, that's so weird to see a different helmet on him.
Hey, how's it feel? Huh?
A different suit.
Hey, come on, man. You still get to wear a helmet, right?
Just silent.
You know what? Feels better when it's off.
Don't worry about the Rhydonium. As long as you drive steady, you'll get us to the refinery.
So this is not a stable ride. Out of the way! Don't play in the road, kids.
Yeah, Empire, New Republic. It's all the same to these people. Invaders on their land is all we are. Look, if you were born on Mandalore, you believe one thing. If you're born on Alderaan, you believe something else. But guess what? Neither one of them exist anymore. I don't know. Seems to me like your rules start to change when you get desperate. I mean, look at you. You said you couldn't take your helmet off, and now you got a stormtrooper one on, so what's the rule? Is it that you can't take off your Mando helmet, or you can't show your face? Because there is a difference.
I mean, he's allowed to take his helmet off. Just not... It is specifically showing the face. Wow! Oh, who's blowing up?
Control, this is Juggernaut 3. Abort!
Ah, jeez! Uh-oh. That's not gonna be driving steady. Who the hell are these guys? Alright, good shot.
Shooting a blaster in their Rhydonium?
Yeah.
You should have left me in prison!
Nah. I'd rather be there than here. Oh, great. There's more. But just start picking them off. They have sticks, you have a blaster. Aw, come on. I'll throw the pommel. Oh, thanks for the stick. Gih. Yeah, that's no Beskar. It's weird to just see like a, you know, a speeder with a rudder, though. Come on. They're bailing. Alright, out of here. Alright, good. Oh! Good job. There's more of them. These freaking pirates. Oh, they're just gonna chuck and run. Wow! What, TIE fighters? Because this is Imperial, the TIE fighters are saving... The TIE fighters are saving them. Wow. I've never been so happy to see a TIE fighter.
Never thought you'd be happy to see stormtroopers.
Yeah, right? They're so happy. This is such a strange moment. They're all so happy, it's incredible. You might want to put your helmet on, man.
Fallon has. I used to serve under him.
Will he recognize you?
I don't know. I was just a field operative, but I'm not taking the chance. It's over.
Let's just do this quick, and we can get out of here.
I can't do it, okay? We have to abort. I'm sorry.
No, I can't. If we don't get those coordinates, I'll lose the kid forever. Give me the data stick.
It's not gonna work.
Should have kept your helmet.
The terminal has to scan your face. Let's go.
Give it to me.
Oh boy.
Error. Facial scan incomplete. 10 seconds to system shutdown.
Oh!
10, 9, 8, 7,
He actually...
6, 5,
I mean, they're looking right at him.
3. Facial scan complete.
Whoa, that is crazy. Gonna have to kill them. Man, that is so weird to see him without his helmet. Hurry up. You can probably put your helmet back on now.
Hey, trooper. Pay
Ugh.
attention when a superior addresses you.
I'm Imperial Combat Assault Transport Lieutenant TK-111, sir. And I'm afraid you're gonna have to speak up to him a little bit, since his vessel lost pressure in Taynap.
You the tank troopers that delivered the shipment of Rhydonium.
This guy's so
Sir. Yes, sir.
creepy.
How about a toast to Operation Cinder?
Now there's a man who knows his history.
Entire city gone in moments, along with everybody in it.
Ooh.
We lost our whole division that day. Man, that was like 10,000 people.
Yep. All heroes of the Empire.
Yeah.
This guy's so
All
evil.
dead.
Well, it's a small sacrifice for the greater good, son.
The greater good.
Depends on who you ask, don't you think?
Yeah.
What you getting at, trooper?
Civilians, those poor mud scuffers, died defending their homes, fighting for freedom. Was it good for them?
No.
You see, with the Redonium you've delivered, we can create havoc that's gonna make Burning Khan just pale by comparison.
Oh, shit.
And then they're gonna turn to us once again.
Turn to the Empire.
See, boys, everybody thinks they want freedom. But what they really want is order. To the Empire.
Ugh. Wow! Well, okay, time to go on, everyone. I mean, pretty much everyone needs to die now.
You did what you had to do. I never saw your face.
Huh. Okay. Okay, now we have to bust out of here. Great. Yee, okay. We're a dam. Okay.
Southwall, halfway up. Got him.
Oh, this poor guy. I mean, after the speech they gave, I don't really feel bad, but
Start your run.
On my way.
I'm sure they weren't all like him. The Rhydonium. Woo! Alright, good. Take out the Rhydonium.
Nice shot.
Nah. He is a sharpshooter. Whoop. Wow! The hell kind of explosion was that?
You know, it's too bad Mayfeld didn't make it out alive back there.
Yeah. Too bad.
Too bad. Ah.
What are you talking about? Does that mean I can go? Huh? Because I will.
Ah, that's cool. Got a newfound lease on
Can you get
life.
the coordinates on Moff Gideon?
I kind of wish we could keep him, but that's alright.
Moff Gideon,
Oh.
you have something I want.
Oh.
You may think you have some idea what you are in possession of,
Oh my god.
but you do not.
Oh shit. Yes.
Soon, he will be back with me.
Oh my god.
He means more to me than you will ever know.
Oh my god. Yes. Alrighty. That's a new director. Well, he did great. And a new writer, I think. Oh boy, oh boy. That was a crazy episode. Man, I kind of wish we could keep Mayfeld, but this at least opens up the possibility of him coming back at some point. So, oh, that was a great episode, man. And a good turnaround for the character, you know? Because, yeah, it's like he went from just, yeah, he's the guy, you know, he's got his wisecracks and stuff like that, and he was kind of a pain last season, to now it's like, no, he's a true ally. I like that. Okay. So, we can go ahead and hop into the notes on this one. The first thing I wrote down was Mayfeld. Again, good to have him back. I really like that. And again, a good turnaround for the character, that he is a true ally, and, you know, even down to the sort of, I guess sort of the, I don't know how else to describe it, but like the bro moment between them. You know, it's like, look, I never saw your face. You know, like he makes his wisecracks and stuff about, you know, Mandalore and rules and stuff like that, but he was true. It's like, look, I never saw your face. Just go. You know, like he'll keep that to himself, and Mando is okay with letting him go, even though he did see his face, you know? But, I mean, that's the thing, is that I think part of it is that, I mean, Mando has kind of been going through a lot. So to kind of lean back on the rules, which, I mean, he doesn't have too many, like, hard and fast rules that he really follows, but the helmet is one of them. And while I will imagine he will, still keep the helmet on as much as he can, he can be a bit more lax with it. Especially in, something as desperate as this, where he pretty much needed to do it in order to continue on with getting the kid back, So I like that. We went to Morak, which was a cool planet, very interesting. And an interesting plan, again, of him having to put on the Stormtrooper outfit. Like, that was very, very clever. I did like that it's like, how's he going to go down there? Because he's the only one that wouldn't be tagged by the ISB. So it's like, okay, well, how is he going to go down there, without, obviously being recognized as a Mandalorian? And I like the idea of him having to put on the Stormtrooper outfit, which, that's the thing, man, that Stormtrooper armor is no Beskar, so it really did take a lot out of him to do that fight, So, but I just like that idea. We had the whole talk about, who does the ruling and rules that you need to follow, which is interesting. And I like that, it's because they have kind of showed that a bit before, but I like that idea. It's like, between the Empire and the New Republic, what is kind of the difference? Which, honestly, you kind of get a bit of that in, like, Clone Wars too, Like, what really is the difference in the Clone Wars between the Republic and the Separatists? Like, there'll be species where, like, they go and find this species on this planet and they're like, oh, it doesn't matter, both of you bring war, and we kind of get that, even later on with, like, the Martez sisters, like, oh, well, the Jedi, they're just going and fighting in a war. It's like, the Jedi are trying to end a war. It's like, are they really trying to end a war, or are they just going and fighting, Like, which also is what Ahsoka started to think, like, we were trained to be keepers of the peace, but I've only been a soldier. So it does sort of tie into that, the Empire, the New Republic, to these people on this planet, they're just invaders. It does not matter, honestly, So I like that. And we also had that a couple episodes back with Grief Karga being like, look, why does the New Republic think they can tame the Outer Rim where the Empire couldn't, So it's just an interesting thing. And he even said, like, I kind of want to go back a bit to that with, the rules and stuff.
Juggernaut 4, you're running a bit hot. Be sure to watch your cargo heat limits and speed. Copy that, 3. We hit a couple bumps. Thanks for the heads up. Don't worry about the Rhydonium.
It's hardly any different than the Empire. Look, if you're born on Mandalore, you believe one thing. If you're born on Alderaan, you believe something else. But guess what? Neither one of them exist anymore. Hey, I'm just a realist. I'm a survivor, just like you.
Let's get one thing straight. You and I are nothing alike.
I don't know, seems to me like your rules start to change when you get desperate. I mean, look at you. You said you couldn't take your helmet off, and now you got a Stormtrooper one on, so what's the rule? Is it that you can't take off your Mando helmet, or you can't show your face? Because there is a difference. Look, I'm just saying. We're all the same.
Yeah, it is interesting bringing that up. It's like, if you're born on Mandalore, you believe one thing. If you're born on Alderaan, you believe another thing. But it kind of doesn't matter. And he makes a good point, him saying, it's like, look, I'm just a realist. I'm a survivor. If you can make it through the day and go to sleep at night, you're doing better than most. And yeah, that is kind of true. And he does say, it's like, look, is the rule that you can't take off your helmet or you can't show your face, because there is a difference, Like, he kind of is like giving him crap originally. He's like, oh, what would the Mandalorians think of you? But honestly, yeah, it's like, what would they think if, they saw it's like, oh, well, Din Djarin had to, wear Stormtrooper armor instead of his Mandalorian armor. Like, that's the thing. But now the thing about that is I always thought that it was specifically you can't show your face. Because we've had episodes where, while they said it in season 1, it's like, when was the last time you took off your helmet? Yesterday? When I ate my food? It's like, well, when was the last time you showed someone your face? And he was like, when I was about their age, the kids' age. Well, not Grogu, but, the other kids that were there. I do remember that. It's like, yeah, the rule technically is to never show your face. Removing your helmet is fine as long as nobody sees your face, And he had to break that rule in order to get the coordinates from Moff Gideon's ship. So, but that's the thing, is that he's also, I don't know, I don't want to say like he's growing past the Mandalorians or something, but he's sort of, especially with his encounters with Cobb Vanth and Bo-Katan, and then now Boba Fett as well. I feel like he is slightly moving past the rules of the Children of the Watch, And now, granted, I think he will, again, keep his helmet on for the most part. But yes, I do also believe that, yeah, he could take it off when he needs to, And just the fact that he did have to take it off, and yes, while everyone else that was in there, that saw his face, he ended up killing, he didn't kill Mayfeld, who did see his face. He let him go. So he's willing to break the rules for kind of just to do the right thing, He's not stuck in his own rules. We had the pirates, which were pretty cool, which they only wanted to blow up the Rhydonium. They didn't want to, like, steal it or anything. I'm not really sure what Rhydonium is used for, other than I can only assume it's to power weapons or something. So, but they wanted to destroy the Rhydonium and not... They didn't want to take the Rhydonium, which is interesting. So yeah, it's like, they call them pirates, but at the same time, you could almost say maybe they're more freedom fighters. Like, maybe they're just the locals on this planet. Although, they did look different from... the village that we saw. Although, there's humans and Tuskens on Tatooine, so there could just be multiple species here. But it honestly may have been that they're more freedom fighters than pirates, and they're trying to, make sure that the Empire doesn't get this Rhydonium. Which also is what Mayfeld ends up doing at the end. So yeah. But they did make it past the pirates, and that was honestly really interesting when they actually made it there, and all those stormtroopers were happy. They were saved by TIE fighters, and other stormtroopers like, oh my gosh, I've never been happy to see stormtroopers, And then they get in, and everyone's cheering like, yeah, we did it, we got this, glory to the Empire. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I've never seen stormtroopers so happy. It's so sad, honestly. These poor bastards, they're never happy until this moment. So, that was interesting. We had the facial scan. Again, that was pretty crazy. That he did have to take his helmet off. And not only did he take his helmet off, but people did see him. So, that was interesting. And then we got the talk. What was that guy's name? I don't fully remember.
How about a toast to Operation Cinder?
Now there's a man who knows his history.
This guy plays evil so well.
I lived it. I was in Burning Con.
Burning Con?
Yeah.
That was a hard thing. I had to make many unpleasant decisions.
Yes, you did. Entire city gone in moments, along with everybody in it. We lost our whole division that day. Man, I was like 10,000 people.
Yep. All heroes of the Empire.
Yeah.
This guy, his voice is so evil. Like, this is, you know, the Empire, it's pretty easy to compare the Empire to, like, you know, the Third Reich and stuff like that. This fucking guy, more than even, like, you know, like, because we've had other people, even Moff Gideon, you know, I don't know why this guy feels more evil than Moff Gideon. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like, there's something about it, you know? Maybe because this guy seems like he's lower ranks, you know? Like, he's not a Moff. He's some sort of commander or something, you know? But he is... I'm pretty sure the episode is named for this guy, the Believer. So... Ugh. So that's the thing. Like, this guy with his whole speech, you know, it's like, jeez. It's like, yeah, this guy is a fucking Nazi. Like, goodness. He's drunk the Kool-Aid, you know? It's ridiculous. So, but I don't know why. Maybe it's just, I don't know. Maybe because Moff Gideon is, you know, he's got the Darksaber and he's dealing with Grogu, who's using the Force and stuff like that. For some reason, that makes it, I guess just because it's more fantasy. Whereas this guy, it's like, no, this guy's just a fucking Nazi. He doesn't have any Force. He doesn't have Darksabers or lightsabers or nothing. He is a guy who makes weapons and murders people for the glory. Like, that's the thing, you know? And I am glad that Mayfeld just ended up killing him. Like, that was good. And again, I liked, you know, the bro moment, basically. It's like, you know, you did what you had to back there. I never saw your face, you know, and he gives him the helmet. So, I did like that. And then the fact that, yeah, the Mandalorian's like, well, because it's not even just that he let him live, despite seeing Din Djarin's face, but they're also like, well, it's too bad that Mayfeld died there, you know, basically just letting him go free, you know, and like, I really like that. It's like, it was a complete and total bro moment between them. Like, they are completely even. I like that. And then the last thing I wrote down is something. You have something I want. Oh, which is why they showed that in the recap, you know? I did like that. Just bringing it back. You have something I want. Which is exactly what Moff Gideon said at the end of Season 1, Episode 7. It's brilliant. I love it. So, we are gearing up for a hell of a finale. And I might just record it right now. So, yeah. But for you guys, it will be out next week. Sorry about that, but it's just how it happens sometimes. So with that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next week for the final episode of the season. See you guys there. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch more of my Mandalorian reactions, you can click on the playlist, you can subscribe if you haven't done that already, and be sure you hit that notification bell. You can support me on Patreon and follow me on social media, links below in the description. See you guys later.